Today we're going to place the thermostat housing right here on a 2004 Ford Ranger 4.0. We're going to go ahead and replace this whole housing because I think it's leaking. As you can see, it's all wet. I have a major coolant leak, and I already done the water pump, and it's coming down on top of the water pump, so it's not that. So what you're going to want to replace, or take off actually, is this intake hose. You got a clamp here, clamp right here, and then this. All you do is take this clip, push it back, and then the hose will come right out. That's it. And then we're going to want to take the throttle body off, which is four bolts. One right there, one right there already took out, and two on the bottom. And then go ahead and take that off. Alright, I know I really haven't filmed much of anything, but the new thermostat is on, and thermostat housing. I had a huge crack in the back of the housing. So after you take the throttle body off, it's super easy. All you gotta do is take off the alternator clips. You gotta take this clip off, and this bolt, and then there's one more little clip right there. And then on the back of this that holds the housing in, there's one bolt here, and one back there. I recommend taking this hose off that goes right to the housing, that one, right to the housing right there. Taking this off for easier access to that other one. And that one in the back is going to be the hardest one to get to. I used, it's 8mm, and I used 8mm in a small extension, and I also used, I had to use this what is it, 3/8 or 1/4 inch swivel, 1/4 inch swivel for the back bolt. Once you break them free, they spin right out, and then you're gonna have to wiggle it a little bit to get these clips out, the temperature clips right there. And what it is, they're just a press, like you just press, pinch them, and they'll pull right up. You gotta, if you try to take them off right now, they'll hit the top of the intake. Pinch and pull up. And I replaced one sensor, and because that's all the auto parts store had, and I just left the other one in there. I replaced the gasket on the old one though. I used the same thermostat. I did buy a new one. I put the new gasket on just in case. If that thermostat is bad, then I'll go ahead and replace it. And then also that lower hose down there, you gotta want to pull the clip off. I didn't pull the hose off. Didn't really see the need to. And then yeah, that's about it. You want to be careful on the bottom of the thermostat housing. There's 3 clips. You do not want to break those clips off because it will leak again. Now, if you're not sure if this is your leak, where your coolant leak is, what I recommend doing is getting some carbon choke cleaner and just cleaning the area up real good while you're in here. And then when you put it all back together, if it still leaks, hopefully you'll be able to find out where it's leaking from. Now, I think this is my problem because I filled the housing with water, and it had a steady stream of water coming right out of it. So that was definitely my issue. Now, it may not be your issue, but might as well change it. Now, this was about 40 bucks, $36 or something like that at my local parts store. The thermostat was a bit more, and then I think the sensor was like 10, 15 bucks. Not too bad. Overall, I spent like 100 bucks because I also bought some coolant, because you want to top off your coolant, and then put everything all back together and go from there.